Find yourself laying on your back with pillows under your knees, maybe a bolster sideways supporting your lower legs, with your low back gently pressed against the floor. Your arms can be clasped on top of your body or out to the side or along the sides of your body. Take a nice deep breath. Today we're going to focus on the root chakra and its connection to our body, the way that it feels in our body, the way that our surroundings interact with our body. The effect that gravity has on our body. Taking a nice deep breath in, and on the next exhale, sink even deeper into the ground, into your skin, into your bones, into your muscles, into the mat, into the bolster. Feel how heavy you can be. How dense, how much space you take up. The thickness of your solid body. Imagine breathing in thick, viscous fluid. It fills you up. Makes you even heavier. Finding the stillness in our body. As we grow heavy, we start to pull everything in around us. The air grows stagnant. Light bends around us like a black hole. And we sink into the ground below us, feeling a part of the earth, feeling like we're growing roots down through the soil. How connected can you feel to the ground below you? Feel your feet rooting into the earth. Feel your calf muscles and your knees and your shins melting into the bolster. Feel your thighs and your hips sinking into the pillow and into the ground beneath you. Feel your low back pressing into the earth, all of your vertebrae sinking down. The back of your rib cage embedding, digging into the ground. Your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your arms, elbows and your hands, heavy, heavy into your body, into the ground, into the mat. Sinking that neck, the throat, the back of the head. Relaxing in the back of the neck. Relaxing your tongue in your mouth, having your jaw hang heavy, heavy eyelids, heavy in the front of the face, like the skin is melting off your cheekbones. Heavy in the forehead and the eyebrows, heavy in the scalp, and your hair suddenly weighs 50 pounds, bringing it back from the scalp, from the hairline, dense on the ground. Taking a nice deep breath in here, bending the space around you. On your next exhale, I want you to very gently, very slowly, one little finger at a time, one movement at a time, start to roll over to your side. Move that bolster in between your legs, if you like, hugging it between the arms so that every piece of your body is fully supported, nothing is floating. And find a nice, comfortable fetal position on one side. Maybe your head is resting on your arm. We want to bring ourselves back to the womb, back to infancy, and feel heavy and connected to the ground and the earth that we came from. And here we're going to deepen this connection that we have with our body, feeling all of the tissues and the materials, the substances that make up our physical body. So finding ourselves in that comfortable position, laying as still as you can, making sure you can breathe here and feel that heaviness in the body still. We're going to start with the deepest part of our body. Bring our awareness to our bones. Maybe starting with the vertebrae, starting in the middle of the body. Work your way down the vertebrae into the pelvis where that tailbone connects. Feel how dense and thick your bones are. Feel the surety of your bones, the certainty, the security, the fact that the rest of your body can rely on this structure. Bring your attention along your pelvis, follow the crest into the hip bones, all the way around to the pubic bone, around each side. Feel the safety and the housing that your pelvis gives your body. Feel the tailbone, how it encloses the back of your pelvis. Pick one side and bring your attention to the femur, the head of that femur bone, that thigh bone in your hip socket, and follow that thick, heavy bone all the way down your thigh, all the way to your knee. Sink your leg down into the ground, connecting with the kneecap, the knee joint, and following, finding the lower leg bones all the way down into all of the little bones in our ankle and our heel and our foot, and how they get smaller and they get lighter and they get more pliable, but they are dense and they are solid and they are the foundation of our body when we walk. Coming back up that leg, bring your attention to the opposite hip socket. Feel that femur. Follow it down. Connect to your kneecap. following through the shin and the calf, but the center of the leg, not the muscles, not the skin, those bones deep inside, to the ankle, to the foot, to our foundation. Feel the strength, the solidness of our legs, how they support us, how they carry us. Feel those legs grow heavy into the ground as you bring your attention back up through the knees, through the hips, the pelvis, up the spine, one vertebrae at a time, crawling up our skeleton into our rib cage. Maybe we take a nice deep breath here and feel the structure, feel the strength of that rib cage. How we have to press against it with our lungs just to take a breath. It protects us and it gives us boundaries. And how our shoulder blades move along the rib cage when we take that breath, how our upper spine moves with that breath. But it limits the breath as well. It constrains it. It keeps it safe inside from expanding too far. It is a cage that gives us protection and structure and a home. Feel the density of that cage. Bring your attention to the shoulder blades and the top of the shoulders to the humerus bone. Pick one arm and we're going to follow it just like we did with those legs, all the way down to the elbow. Feeling our arm grow heavy, following down the forearm, our two bones growing lighter down into the wrist and the hand, and the same with the foot. These bones are getting smaller and lighter, but they still anchor us in our forearm, in our wrist, in our hands, in all of our dexterous movements, in the work that we produce, in our loved ones that we hold. We are rooted in our skeleton, in our structure. And bring your attention back up through that hand, through that wrist, through that arm, through the elbow, into the shoulder, across the top of the neck, down the other arm, feeling the top of that humerus, that upper arm, following that thick arm bone, nice and heavy, gravitated down through the elbow, through those forearm bones, all the way to the wrist, to the hand. Feel those little bones, nice and heavy. Let your hand rest the way it is. Don't move it, don't play with it. Just feel the thickness, the anchoring, the structure within your hand, coming back up within the wrist and the forearm, and the upper arm, all the way into the shoulder. Bringing that awareness back to the spine, to the vertebrae, and that neck. Following those bones up into the back of the skull and the jaw, and how heavy our head feels, how thick our skull is, how strong our jawbone is. sharp our teeth are, how secure our head, the safe housing for our brain, how much we rely on these bones to keep us safe, to be the anchor for our other tissues, that we both provide the structure and live within it. Very gently start to bring a little bit of life back to the body. We're going to very slowly and very heavily roll over to the other side, finding the same sort of fetal position, but just on our other side, moving that bolster with us, having the pillows between the legs, between the arms, finding another comfortable pose on this side so that we can lay still and feel the effect of gravity here. And I want you to continue to feel the heaviness in the floor, the rootedness of your body, and the structure of your skeleton and your bones. And we're going to go inward here. We're going to go into our mind, into our energy body. And I want you to feel the polarity of the energy of our root chakra. So maybe we direct our attention towards the bottom of our pelvis, to our pelvic floor, the bottom of our tailbone, where our root chakra lives, where it is housed. Feel that rooted, grounded center of our body, and feel the energy in there. Search your mind into that center. Going to connect with the outward flow and the inward flow. Let's think about the energy that flows out of this center. Where are you giving your root energy away? How much do you hold others? How much structure are you providing for someone else? How much support are you giving to others? How many people rely on you as their anchor? Now, this can be energetically. Maybe you're a parent, or a caretaker, or a partner. You're in a support role at work. Maybe you're in a leadership role at work. Where do you have to hold down the fort? And this can be your home. Do you maintain your home? Your home provides a structure for all that are in it. What about the finances and the food for you and your family? Do you obtain those? Do you provide those? Do you monitor those? Where do you provide the support and the structure and the anchoring for others? Where do you hold others? Where do you have the materials for others? That is where we are giving. That is where our alpha energy is going. That is where the energy flows out from our root. Can you feel it? It moves slowly. It grows like roots. Take Take a nice deep breath in, and now I want to shift your focus to where you feel energy coming in to the root. Where do you receive that support? Where are you held? Where do you receive structure? Where can you rely on others? What cages do you get to relax in? What container is provided for you? Where does your body get restored? Think about when you consume food as opposed to preparing it, when you receive money as opposed to spending it, when you relax in your home instead of maintaining it. Think of all those moments. Think of the people you get to rely on, the people that are your anchor, and relax into that feeling. Dissolve a little bit. Do you feel that energy coming in to the root? It is the nutrients that restores us at the end of the day. It is the regeneration of our bodies. It's the stillness and the relaxation that we are feeling right now, where the energy gets to come back in. Very slowly, taking a nice deep breath in and out. I want you to feel that pull between the outward and the inward flow of energy. We're going to grab the bolster and very, very slowly move into a child's pose with the pillows supporting your belly, supporting your root, the bolster lengthwise along the front of your body. So you're fully supported in this position and you're all curled up. Again, coming back to that womb and that fetal position and that infancy when we were forming the center of our energy body. And bring back your connection with the pillow, with the floor, with your body, with your breath. Feel the anchoring within your skeleton. Feel the structure that your pelvis and your ribcage and your skull gives to your body. Feel the protection that your body gives you. And feel the support of the bolster and the ground and the earth. Feel the effect that gravity has on your body and the tissues. Taking a nice deep breath. In and out. Feel the capacity you have to hold and provide for others. Feel the strength in your body that can support yourself and the people around you. And feel the strength that you receive from others you can rely on. From the earth, from each other. Very gradually start to bring some life to those hands. Maybe rock your body back and forth very slowly, start to get some movement and awareness in your body. Gently moving into the shoulders and the head. And when you're ready, very gently open your eyes and find yourself